Well, good morning. I'm getting ready to do my apples. I got my jug for my. I'm gonna try this new jug out so I can siphon the vinegar off of it. I don't need the lid. I'll put it over here. This is where I'm gonna put my peelings and cores in. Okay. Uh, this is gonna have my. In this deal here, I'm putting water and uh, lemon juice in to put my slices of oh, that's enough. Keep them from turning black. My slices of apples. And over here, let me move some of this stuff. Over here, I've got my apples in water and vinegar. And they've already been washed in hot water to take the wax off. So, here we go. I'm going to move you back over here. And put this, take the stem out of it. Pick one without a stem, that's a little hard. Okay, and then I'm gonna put the bud in first, stick it in there, and then I'm gonna start rolling it around. Okay. All right. Now all I gotta do is crank it and take the peelings and put them in this jar here. And then, oh, I gotta see here. Take all the peelings. I'm gonna take them and get this machine set just right. Put all the peelings in there. Now I'm making the, taking the other part over here, people. Over here and putting that part in there. I've got this set on swine and I don't leave it that way. Put that in there. But anyway, that's what I'm doing. I got all these apples right here to do. And gotta clean my little deal out over here. But that's what I'm doing. I've got the knife set up. That's why it's doing that. Interesting. But anyway, that's why I've got to do these apples. Got to do my slices. This is water and vinegar. And for my apples. And this is over here in this pot over here is lemon juice and water. And now I've got to do all these apples. And then I'm gonna take these and make my apple peeling, and I will put them in on the dehydrator. That's what I'm dehydrating them. And then I'll reset my machine, so I'll do the I will do the cores on them. But that's what I've got going. And I will let you go, but that's what I'm doing today. Apple, these are this will keep them from turning uh, black when you dehydrate them. And this here keep it's just a way to clean them after you do hot water and do vinegar and water and lemon juice and water. And I'm now back to my peeling over here, peeling them getting the peels off of them. Alright, now when it goes tonk, that means it's done. I take the peelings, put them in there, in the jar. Take this part and put it in my deal. This, see how it cuts this here? And if you look, cuts it in real thin slices. Now, if you don't like the little edge of the peeling, you can take your knife. Get my knife out of here. I don't know why I can't keep a knife around me. There it is. You can take your knife, post peel it better, but you can take your knife and run along the edge and take them peelings off to make sure that, and I don't waste nothing. Now these are ready. Let me put them over here. These are ready after I put them in the vinegar water. They'll come out like a spiral, but I throw them in the, I break them and put them in the lemon water. They're coming around, I break it in half, put it in the lemon water. And if I don't like I said, this one here, when I dehydrate it, if I don't like that little bit of, you have to wash your machine sometimes, you get a little bit of red and put it back in there. But like I said, it's a slow process, but I ain't doing anything anyway, so the dogs are trying to get out and get in here where I'm at. Now I love these for curly potatoes. Like I said, I'll take this, and if I don't like that little bit, I'll just tear it off and put it in my vinegar jug, I call it. That one there, I just put in the vinegar jug. Take my core, this is the core, I drop that in my vinegar jug with it. Put it back there, a little bit to the top of it, there we go. Drop it in my vinegar jug. And these dogs are having a fit because I'm in here by myself. I'm doing it on purpose because you guys pester me. And I've got a little bit, I'm going to have to move that out a little bit. Got to do my maintenance on this thing. Now, take me another apple, release the trigger, pull it back. Take it, put it on my prong. Ow. I move it forward. And then it'll make a cut like, where are we at? It'll make a cut like this. And then I'll take all these pieces, look how they're pieces, and put them in my jar for my vinegar. probably got a little bit too much cut on it, but I don't care. I need my vinegar. And what it'll do, after I get this jar about halfway full of peelings, I'll fill it up with water, and I'll start my mother in it, mother vinegar, which is apple cider. Pour that in there, and I might put a fourth of a cup of sugar in it. And there we go. Then you got these, and that I put on my dehydrator. I'm going to dehydrate a bunch of these apples today. I don't think I'll make applesauce, or I don't think I'll make apple pie feeding. I think I'll just dehydrate a bunch of this. Put it in. These pieces here go in my jug. These pieces over here go in my dehydrator. And I'll get it started. That way I won't be tied up all day doing apples. There you go. I'm old and feeble, but you gotta look over me sometimes. I do know what I'm doing. When it clicks, you can pull the core off and then put it in there. And if you decide to not peel them, you can pull this trigger and pull it out of the way. These are awful small apples, so you know how that goes. But what else am I doing today? Not much. Pull my trigger. And make sure everything's clean. I've washed this, washed my hands. Let's try it backwards this time. Let's do it this way and see if it does any better. Roll her in. I'm going to move that back, trying to adjust this thing just right. Let me see what that does. I've got her down. Make sure that's tight. Roll her in. Crank her down. Now you need to keep going till it clicks. And I'll take this part, like I said, and put it in my lemon water. These parts here go in my vinegar water. Then we get all these peelings and throw them in there. I finally got it set right now. I'm working at it. It's hard to do video and everything else by yourself. These pieces go in my, they're cut the right thickness and everything for my dehydrator. Nothing goes to waste. The cores, they go in there. I might have enough to do 2 or 3 of these apple cider vinegars. I gotta do all this. Okay, and okay. See this piece? Look how pretty it is. Right thickness goes in my lemon water. You can peel these by hand, and if it gets a little bit of red on it, just cut it off. Throw it in the jug. Throw the other piece in your other water. Now you don't have. There's other people. Some people they don't put it stuff in. I'm gonna redo that. Some people don't put their. They don't clean them in. They just run them in the hot water. and their apples. They don't put they don't wash them in vinegar. Some people don't put oh some people don't use lemon juice for their apples. They don't care if it turns black or whatever. But I do. I put them in the lemon water. These make beautiful little apple rings. Make sure they're not doubled. And that'll take care of that. Instead of keeping your boards and stiff, now if you see a little bit of red on your piece, just take your little knife and just cut it off. Throw that red piece into the vinegar. You can make applesauce, apple butter, dried apple slices, pie the versatile apple. But like I said, these things are clean when they get them in that vinegar water, and these here keep them turning black when you dehydrate them. They'll look like apple chunks. And that's about all I got to tell you right now. By the time I get all this done, but like I said, I'm going to redo this while I'm talking to you. Okay, I need to get it undone. There we go. There. I gotta put my towel back underneath that. That's what I'm gonna do. But like I said, there's always all kinds of stuff. Apple butter. You can put you can do pineapple. You can do all kinds of stuff. But right now I'm doing apples. Let's see if I can get this thing tightened up. There we go. Well, maybe. Which way goes up? Well, it goes this way. I'm gonna tighten this up. If I wasn't such a hoarder, I'd probably have more damn room to do things, but I don't. It's always robbing Peter to pay Paul. Now, all right, back around to this. Put it in there. Poke it straight as you can. Keep your apple straight. Now crank that sucker. Ooh. Once you get it going, you can just keep it going. Ah! Oh, that's pushing it on through. That ain't gonna do it. But you got the general idea. I put all this stuff over there. Nah. Put that in there. Put this in the apple. But that's what I gotta do today. And now some of these rotten, softer apples, you might have to just do something else. Put that in there. But like I said, I am going to do all this, and you don't have to be pretty. You just got to get out there and do something. I've been making these videos, but hardly anybody watches them, but I enjoy them because I know one of these days people might tune in. A friend of mine on YouTube died and I didn't even know about it. She died, hell, about 5 months ago. I kept saying, well, where in the hell is she? She never not making a video. And come to think about it, I didn't even realize she had passed away. Now, just peeling these suckers. But like I said, so I'm sort of down the dumps. Her name is Lola. She started up that Lola Palooza, or whatever you want to call it. These peelings in there. But like I said, we're just here by the grace of God anyway. I know a lot of people that don't believe in God, but don't bother me. That's their loss, if they have any, or their game. Either way they want to live it, it's their lives. I walk with God daily. Keeps me going from day to day. But I look at him different than a lot of people do. That's the way I look at it. Now there, stir that up in there. Keep that. Pour me some more lemon juice on top. I just want to make sure they stay good and white. I'm going to stop for a minute and give myself a rest before I really start working. But like I said, these apples here in this little basket, and I got a bushel basket to go. I probably won't get them all done today, but I will do this batch and do my vinegars and my, see how white these are getting? Let me put this back over here. See how white they're getting? They'll take and make sure that white stays out of it, gets good and white. But like I said, that's all I got to do today is this batch. I've been putting it off forever. I should just cut a bunch of them and freeze them. You can do that too, But like I said, it keeps me busy and out of people's hair. Nobody pays attention to the old people. And that's the truth. That's the truth. They don't pay no attention to the old people. Even though we've been around for a while. We've been around a minute or two. Like I said, I got a bunch of stuff to do, short time to do it in. But like I said, if you don't like this video, stick around, I'll make another. I'm getting, if I don't want to trim the red off like this, I just throw the whole damn thing over in the vinegar. You can also make apple wine. I might do that with some of them because just cut them real fine. Depends on how much I really want to do. That's the way I look at it. Depends on how much I want to do. These apples didn't cost much, so there you go. That's my opinion. They didn't cost nothing. I think I paid $2 for the bushel because it's all getting old. My machine will work better with not so old apples. But vinegar works better with older apples. And that's the truth. Vinegar works better with older apples. And so do your pies. Because you can always peel these suckers by hand. I cut off the red. Cut it in half, throw it in there. Remove the red. But like I said, give old people a chance. They probably forgot more than you'll ever learn till you start getting older. And nobody's an expert and never feel there is. Trust me. I've learned a lot of stuff when I got old. But what I have learned when I got old is patience. Be patient. Nothing has to be perfect. Throw it in there. Always keep you a good pair of knives. They work with some of the older, like Johnny Appleseed. Another piece of red will get out there. But anyway, my diabetes ain't getting no better either. I took my medicine this morning. Slowly going blind, they tell me. That's why I can't read a damn text anymore. I'm going blind. All right. Stir these up in this vinegar water. When there ain't no sense wasting this vinegar water, I pour it in my jug over here. Start my vinegar off. Ooh, that's stout. Anyway, that's it. That's all I got to do. I'm going to let you guys go. Have a great day and respect your elders. They've been around a minute or two. And they ain't got long to show you this shit before they pass over. Leave it to the young ones. Like somebody said, well, why are you putting up so much food? I said, well, hell, if I can't use it, somebody else will. Feed the masses is what they say. Like Jesus did. But he only took a few fishes and bread and fed the whole bunch. Now you need a whole bunch to feed a little bit. Oh, I heard you, baby. Let that soak in there. But like I said, I got to get this done. I got a bushel of this stuff to do. I know I'm going to chunk up a bunch of it and make mash out of it. Hell, I might make me some whiskey out of some of it. But they were cheap, and I'm always looking for cheap. And I will talk to you later. Have that great day and enjoy yourself. That's what I'm doing. I'm going to sit in here, and the dogs are whining at me and crying. They ain't had their breakfast this morning. But I'll get to them. I got to get this stuff put up on the deal. Talk to you later.